Follow me. You ever met someone who swore they knew who you were, but God already written a different ending for your story? That's Paul. Born as Saul, brilliant, educated, respected, but also dangerous. He thought he was doing God's work, but he was tearing down the very thing God was building. He was a hitman for religion, hunting down Christians, throwing them in prison, even standing by when Stephen got stoned. I ain't talking high. But here's where it gets funny. On his way to do more damage on dusty roads of Damascus, Jesus himself interrupted the program. The light hit Saul so damn hard that it dropped him to his knees. He opened his eyes, couldn't see. Let me say that again. He opened his eyes, but couldn't see. You know why? Because sometimes God has to shut down your natural vision to open up your spiritual vision. Because you're so busy doing what you think he wants you to do than what he's telling you to do. And you over here ignoring the signs. Jesus said to Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me? I'm going to translate that for y'all. Bruh, you think you fighting people, but really, you've been fighting me. 3 days blind, 3 days broken, 3 days fasting. And then a man named Ananias showed up, laid hands on him, and thick, dry flakes of skin fell off his eyes. At that very moment, Saul became Paul. Persecutor turned preacher. Enemy turned evangelist. Killer turned kingdom builder. Let me tell you what that means for you. The same mouth that once cursed Christians started writing letters that will become scriptures. The same feet that ran after believers to arrest them started running city to city to set people free with the gospel. The same passion that tried to destroy the church built it across nations. That's transformation. That's redemption. That's God flexing his power to show you he can take your worst chapter and make it your greatest testimony. Let me ask you this. What's your Damascus road? What's the place where God had to knock you down just so you can finally look up? Because if Paul's story proves anything, it's this. You're never too far gone to be used. You're never too broken to be rebuilt. And you're never too guilty to be forgiven. Let me be very clear. Saul was a murderer, but Paul became a messenger. And if God can flip that, what makes you think he can't flip you? You want to talk about transformation? You want to talk about identity shift? You want to talk about leveling up, walking into a new chapter, becoming something that you ain't never been before? I'm going to go a little deeper, get a little psychological on you. Most people procrastinate because they think they're not good enough. They might start something a few times, but when it's time to cross that finish line, they revert back. I'm going to say this. The body you want, stop procrastinating to get it. The life you want, stop procrastinating to get it. There's a reason I tell y'all to say your affirmations in the morning. And if you ain't doing it, there's a good chance you procrastinating in some shit in your life. Because something so little, probably for you, take too much time. Ain't got time to do that. I got to go. I got to do this. And that's why you stuck. Why you in the same place you was last year, making the same money, dealing with the same shit, trying to work off the same pounds, trying to get the same body. Again, if you ain't pouring into yourself on a daily basis, on a high level, ain't nobody else gonna do it for you. If you ain't talking life into yourself first thing in the morning, ain't nobody gonna do it for you. So if you keep seeing your goals right in front of you and your ass ain't snatched it up yet, might want to go back and look in the mirror and ask yourself, why? Why do you get so close and turn around? Why are you not as disciplined as you need to be to get to that next level? Why are you not as consistent as you need to be to get to that next level? Is it because you don't think you deserve it? Is it because you don't think it was for you? I'm going to say it like this. I say it all the time. If God planted the idea, the dream, the thought, the sight in your head, then it's possible. But for some reason, you keep questioning his word. And that's insane. That's crazy. He done dropped the seed, gave you all these different avenues to water it, and for some reason, you keep turning back around. If y'all don't believe me on procrastination and how psychological the reason why people procrastinate is, read up on it. You ain't got to take my word for it. Google it. That's a psychological thing. You literally psych yourself out every time because you don't think that you deserve it or are good enough. That's insane. Yesterday I was talking to somebody. It's kind of off subject, and it may be a gift and a curse. I don't know. But when I was working at Lowe's and I was trying to get promoted, I took on a weekend night shift. I was in my late 20s. During that time, I got injured, and the injury came from somebody on a forklift backing into a fire extinguisher, and that thing pinching and shooting off like a missile. And if you're ever close enough to me, you can see the scar right above my eyebrow. That motherfucker hit me so hard that it hit my hand first, my head second. And the doctor told me if I wake up and I have a white ring on my pillow to rush back in because you leaking brain fluid. Needless to say, because of that accident, I don't remember a lot of shit. Here's where I say it's a gift and a curse. Certain things I feel like I should remember, I don't. Certain things that most people might remember, I don't. You have people that go through trauma or certain things in their life and they try to tuck it in the back and not deal with it, not try to remember it. Unfortunately, I don't have that type of scenario. I literally just don't fucking remember certain things. Like I said, it could be a gift, it could be a curse, but never can I ever think for 1 second I'm not good enough. I'm not deserving. Not for 1 second can I look another person, man, woman, child, elder in the face and think that you're better than me. I challenge y'all continuously. Stop procrastinating. Just do it. Stop trying to figure it out. Just start. Stop worrying about if you're going to fail. That's okay. You'll learn from that. Just keep going. Keep moving. Keep pushing. Take that punch on the chin and get your ass back up. Take that knockdown and learn from it. But I'll be damned if you don't take a chance or an opportunity to see what's going to happen. That's crazy. I'd rather have a 50-50 chance than a 100% chance of not knowing any day. With that being said, hold your head up, poke your chest out, and handle that shit. Hello. Peace out.